Hello children, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to see about 3rd standard science unit 3 force. In this session we are going to learn about the terms, movements and actions, what is force and different types of forces, and also we are going to study about frictional force and its significance. Let's start our class. Let's see simple movements and actions. In our daily life, we do different actions. Look at the picture. Here, a boy riding a bicycle. Here, a player hits the ball with his leg. While doing exercise, this lady turns her body aside. A girl pulling her sister's hair. A boy pushing a car. In all these actions, there is a change in position of an object from one place to another. This is called movement or motion. Next, we'll move on to force. What is a force? A force is a push or a pull of an object. It is an action that can change the shape, size, and motion of an object. Look at the picture. What kind of actions do the pictures denote? Here, all the pictures show pushing action. When a force is applied in the direction of an object, it is called push. Here, all these actions involves the act of pulling forces. So, what is pull? When a force is applied in the direction opposite to the direction of an object. Next, we'll learn about effects of forces. Force can change direction of the object. Look at the picture. A boy hits the shuttlecock and it reaches the other boy. He hits it again with the racket to move it to the opposite direction. Hence, force changes direction. In this picture, a boy pedaling a bicycle. The cycle moves forward because force is applied on the cycle by pedaling. When we stop pedaling, the force is removed and the cycle stops and comes to rest. Hence, force changes motion. Force can also change the speed of an object. Force can stop a moving object. For example, you are the goalkeeper in a football game. So what will you do? You must apply force and stop the ball. So what happens here? The ball stops moving when we apply force in the opposite direction. Force can also change the shape of an object. For example, while squeezing a plastic water bottle, force is applied on all sides of the bottle. Thus, the shape and size of the bottle is changed. Some applications of force in everyday life are opening the door, pulling rope in tug of war, pulling rope from well. Next, we'll move on to the topic types of force. In that, we are going to learn about contact force and non-contact force. First, we'll discuss what are contact force. Contact force is nothing but when two objects actually touch each other. For example, lighting a matchstick. Contact force may be classified into muscular force, mechanical force and frictional force. First we'll see about muscular force. The force applied by using the parts of our body is called muscular force. For example, here a girl uses her hands to make the pots. In next picture shows a boy use his legs to pedal the bicycle. Next one is mechanical force. The force applied by a machine is called mechanical force. Some examples of mechanical force are using bulldozer to dig ground, grinding using a mixer grinder. Frictional force is a force exerted by the surface when an object moves over it. You know about flintstone? In Tamil it is called Chikimukki Kal. Early man accidentally discovered fire by rubbing two flint stones together. The frictional force between two stones created a spark. For example, when you roll down a ball on grass ground, it slows down and finally stops. We know that an object cannot stop without force. The force that stopped the ball is frictional force. Do you notice that why your eraser becomes small from its original size? Because of the friction between the eraser and the paper. Let's discuss about non-contact force. What is non-contact force? It is nothing but when two objects do not touch each other. Is called non-contact force. Vacuum cleaner and magnet are examples of non-contact force. Non-contact force can be classified into gravitational force and magnetic force. When we jump, why do we come down? Why don't we fly? Why do fruits fall down from the tree? You know the reason? Because the earth pulls all the objects towards itself. The force applied by the earth to pull objects towards itself is called gravitational force. Now we are in end of our session. What is meant by magnetic force? A magnet is a material that attracts things made of iron. The force that attracts things is called magnetic force. Children, hope you all understand this lesson. Try to answer this question. Thank you all.